selling the Scandals going to Manchester, so I knew
what?
they was going to Manchester. All right, they had enough stuff to get to Manchester.
Oh yeah.
I figured if they was going to Manchester, they had to be on this rail here.
Oh yeah. This is the highest tonnage track on CSX.
Oh,
I hear him blowing out there.
yeah, the man got over to the Dollar General, it looked like.
Yeah, he's gonna go get something to eat. Tell you what, you don't usually see them pull down and block Wake on the drive. They stop clear. Won't be long. He's coming to Jamestown. They got.
You got another one coming?
Yeah, he's coming right there.
Okay.
Hear him blowing?
I kept thinking I heard something that way, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah, if he's stopping here, there's something coming.
Okay.
It's the double track ends right there. I hope you ain't got sound. You listen to everything I'm saying?
it probably picked up some of it.
Get away from it. Yeah, we'd like for you to come see our train. We, the signal department just gave me an approach signal. We got to put up. We're about to track it. Then the signal maintainer, it maintains the lights right here on this track. He got his light stopped down. He gave me the blinking lights we got to put up. We're making headway with it. We've repainted the engine, the caboose, and one coach. We've got 2 more coaches to do. Whether he wants to come back. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Train bumped in.
Train bumped in.
That's the co-pilot Tracy. That's the co-pilot Tracy. She got her camera this Christmas, so she does a lot of filming.
You ever look at the guy out of Tampa?
Yeah,
that's
a
He was announced for a Tampa TV station. He's got a good voice.
That's what I said. I'm glad you said that because I said he had the perfect voice for being on TV.
He just retired. But he's why he was an announcer, they paid for him to get his drone license. That's why he flies drones around now. They actually paid for, I reckon you got to go to FAST or get a license or something.
It's a license. All you got to do is turn it in. It's sort of like the CB radios used to be.
Yeah.
We've got it. I've actually got a Mavic Pro drone, and I have used it for flying it some. But the problem I had was it was 6 years old, and the batteries were 6 years old. And so I don't really want to put anything. Let's see what we got here.
Cold grain, or rock grain.
Yes, sir. Wide open. Got to wait on another one for another one to get by.
Yeah. Now, are they just deadhead or are they?
No, we're just waiting for one more to come past, and then they'll take on off. This one's going to Manchester, so.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Here it comes.
Yeah, it's in this one south.
We're going to Stone Valley.
Oh, man. Pulled down and blocked this crossing and opened US 1. It's open now.
I know one afternoon we was here and we'd seen a lot of trains that day, but where it goes across the curve,
yes.
I said, Davis, we parked on the other side of that, and there was a train parked on this side on the double track. So we thought, well, it'll have to come home because it was crossing this road. So we stood there and found out that they actually had they had something wrong in the train, so they had to get a crew to come in. They had to change their crew while they did that, and it was black dark when they finally, when we finally left. They were still sitting there.
But there's a thing, they can't get them in the yard. The yard is blocked out, isn't that cool? But they got a thing in the timetable that says you will not block these crossings.
That just cranked up.
Huh?
That just cranked up? I like it just cranked up.
Yeah, probably did.
Okay. People don't understand what a engineering marvel that thing is right there. That's incredible.
Hasn't been on fire right there.
Yep.
Yeah, right. It's the perfect target.
like 25 feet back down, but this automatic, now you can't buy one.
We got a model railroading guild at the Heritage Center. They've just started up, and somebody donated a Lionel size set up for it. I had one, so the railroad gave us one. And they donated, I think that's $3,000.
He actually drives a Macon work, and then when he's making it, drives a Jacksonville back and forth. He said the simulators that you can train on, he said they're excellent. He said the one thing you don't have is simulators and training what you feel right here.
Oh yeah. You can high hops on engines. For years, I'm talking for you get a feel for it. He can pick up speed and hurry. Have you ever been out to the river and sitting on the big curve?
No. This is a new stretch for us. One day I had a guy that, we have a guy at our church, he's got hospital, I don't know what it's called, and he said one day if he got a chance, he said, I'd like to see what you do out there. So I brought him, he don't get up to usually about 1 o'clock at night. He said, I don't know if it's playing or not. I said, no, they train one all the time. So we went from Dallas over here to Waycross, and